Bye. See you all. How am I supposed to go this way? Okay. I'm on my way to Gainesville to see my friends at UF. And then we're going to Orlando tonight to see Harry Styles. What time do you want to go get a baby? Yeah. Fit here. Yeah. Oh, and
don't want to fight you, and I don't want to sleep in the dark. We'll get the drinks in, so I'll get to thinking of her. We'll be a fine line. We'll be a fine line.
Okay, I'm finally home. Yesterday was a big travel day, and then when I got home I was kind of just like exhausted, and I ended up not really doing anything. Now it's Saturday and I have a few plans today just because I didn't want to come home and then just do nothing. So to go downtown to this really good coffee place with my parents, and then hopefully go to this cute little thrift store, and then I have a hair appointment later this afternoon. And I think tonight me and Jake are gonna carve pumpkins because we do that every year, and this is gonna be like the only time I'm home in October.
All I wanna do is feet up, sit tight, fill my night up, get
Thrifted book haul because I found a lot of good stuff. I couldn't really find any clothes because we went to a smaller thrift store, sort of like a consignment store, but they had so many good books and I bought a lot. First, Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. This has been on my reading list and I wanted to buy it for such a long time. I was actually about to buy it at Barnes & Noble and then I just found it for like 99 cents. So I'm really excited. I've also heard about this book a lot. This is The Prince by Machiavelli. All the paperbacks were 99 cents. So if I saw something, it literally insisted on being in here. So I've also heard of this play a lot as well. This is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, and it's just about the two characters from Hamlet. Then I got Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. Someone must have donated like their whole classic collection because there was a lot of classics there. And I have wanted to read this book for so long because I'm trying to get more into classics, and I was again gonna buy it from Barnes & Noble, but then I got it for 99 cents. It's Jane Eyre. Then lastly, this one's kind of random, but it's just Impressionist and Modern Art. And I always like finding like the art books at the thrift store. Sometimes I'll like cut things out of them and stick them in my journal. So I thought it was just kind of cool. Quite a bit to do today. It's Monday. I'm sad the weekend's over because it's such a fun weekend. I got to see Harry, got to hear Harry especially, got to see my friends, and then I went home, saw my family, saw Jake. So it was all fun. And now it's back to work. The tasks for today are class, workout, those are both done. And then I have 2 assignments to do. I just put make lunch. I want to practice the guitar. That's kind of become a part of my daily routine because I really want to practice because I really want to get good at it. I have learned a few songs. I'm also going to be making something with my Cricut because Cricut sent me a Cricut Joy, which is so cool because now I can like make my own graphics and shirts, and yeah, so I want to use that today. So I'm going to be getting a little creative today and make something new with my Cricut Joy. So thank you to Cricut for sponsoring this video. The Cricut Joy is the perfect companion to quickly and easily personalize anything with one cut or color in 15 minutes or less. So basically this machine can cut or draw any design you want. The options are limitless with the Cricut. It's super fun and makes practical projects much more accessible and easy. Since the Cricut Joy is the smallest cutting machine, it fits in a cubby or looks great on a counter, which makes setting up and packing away super easy and quick. And it also makes it easy to move from place to place, so it's very portable. The setup is also very easy because the Cricut connects to the Cricut Design Space app on mobile or desktop, which allows makers to quickly get started with any project. Because of its design, the Cricut Joy uses Cricut Smart materials, which are different from regular paper and vinyl, so there's less to buy and transport. So I'm actually going to show you how I make something with my Cricut Joy. This is one of my favorite shirts. I actually wore it earlier on in the video to class today. As you can see, it is getting very worn. It is super old and the design is just cracking all over. So I'm actually going to recreate that design and put it on this tank top using my Cricut Joy. So it's a pretty easy design and it's also very customizable. So if you guys wanted to follow the steps I'll be showing you, you can make it say whatever you want, wherever you want. You can change the colors. You can honestly do anything. Okay, so I just plugged in my Cricut. It's all set up. So this is again the design I'm going to be making. So in the Cricut Design Space app, I'm going to start a new project and then upload my design. But basically now I have to cut it out because as you can see at the top, it shows that this is my design, which is just a black screen. So I'm going to click remove and then just click here so that it kind of creates a transparent background, and then that's what my design looks like now. If the edges are looking a little bit rough, I like to click the smoothing tool and just click it once or a few times and it just smooths out the edges so your design is looking good to be cut out. Since I'm using the Cricut Joy, I'm going to click cut instead of print then cut. I'm going to click this one and insert it into the grid. So since I'm using the Joy, I have to abide by how wide it is. So I just sized my design down so it kind of fits in the bounds. And it gives you some measurements on the top and the sides so you can see how big your design is going to come out. And obviously this looks like it's all going to be black, but I'm actually going to do 2 cuts with 2 different colors. So I cut out a piece of black iron-on vinyl and then a piece of red iron-on vinyl for the heart. Since I'm using the iron-on vinyl, I'm actually going to use the matte as well so that it perfectly fits into the Cricut. So I'm going to stick the vinyl onto the mat with the matte side facing up and the shiny side facing down. And then I have this tool with a flat edge to just really smooth it down. Back on the app, I'm going to click make it, and then when you're using the materials that are already sized for the Cricut Joy, you can click without a mat, but since I'm using this material, the iron-on material, I'm going to click on the mat. And then since I'm going to be ironing it on, I want to make sure that it's mirrored so it will read the right way when I put it on the shirt. And then I'm going to click continue. Now you can choose your material. I'm choosing everyday iron on. It's time to load it. So you just want to make sure everything's aligned and it goes in these little flat pieces here when you put it in. Then the Cricut will make sure that everything is all aligned and ready to go. And then you can click go and it will cut out your design. It is already done cutting. That was super fast. Now on the app, I'm just going to click unload. It will unload the mat or just the materials, and then you have the design cut out. Now is actually kind of the fun part. You get to pick off all the other vinyls. So I'm using this weeder tool. Once the design is cut out, you can carefully weed out the rest of the vinyl. And you should be left with your design. So this is how the shirt turned out. It's so cute. And I also made this shirt as well. This says Florida State because if you didn't know, I'm a sophomore at Florida State University, so this will definitely come in handy for football games. Both of these projects were super simple, easy, and fun thanks to the Cricut Joy. So thank you again to Cricut for sponsoring this video.